Do you want to game at 1440p at home, but you just don't know where to start? Well, that's why we got this full setup for you at home.
For $1,200, you can get into 1440p gaming with an awesome $750 PC and an awesome gaming setup with a 1440p monitor. But we have to give a big shout out to today's sponsor, Spigen, for sending over their awesome brand new gaming keyboard, the ArcPlay mechanical keyboard, which we'll be talking about more in today's video. Really awesome keyboard with an 8,000 hertz polling rate for instant response times in gaming. Very awesome build quality, Cherry MX brown switches, and overall a really nice looking keyboard. So big shout out again to Spigen for sponsoring this gaming setup. Let's go ahead and talk about this PC for those who have missed it, and then dive into the rest of the setup and focus on that awesome keyboard.
Alright guys, so we had just built this PC not too long ago and we really liked it. This is an awesome 1080p and 1440p gaming machine, but to go over the specs, we have the i5-12400F, which is a 6-core, 12-thread processor. This is an ASRock Challenger RX 7600, which has 8 gigs of GDDR6 VRAM. It's an awesome card. It has 4 display outs. It can do high refresh rate in 1440p, especially if you go lower settings. We also have a Western Digital Black 1TB NVMe SSD nestled right in between the cooler and the graphics card, and that's awesome because Gen 4 is kind of the future. It is the fastest read and write speeds you can possibly get. And to save a little bit of money, you could have gotten DDR5, but you would have had to get a DDR5 motherboard and paid for the RAM. We went with TeamGroup T-Force Delta 32 gigs at 3200 megahertz dual channel because honestly, games don't really seem to benefit a ton from DDR5 RAM. And then to power this unit, we have a 600 watt Gigamax power supply from Zalman. It's 80 plus bronze. It's a really decent unit for it being only $45, but there are some nicer units that you can substitute as well. And then for the cooler, we have an ID Cooling SE214, which is an ARGB tower cooler that, you know, is going to be a lot better than the stock cooler for the i5 because it's going to be able to boost properly. And then this right here is the Sama M203 in black, which is a micro ATX tower, kind of a good substitute for those common micro ATX towers that we're using all the time. And the best part is it came with all of these RGB fans, which are easily programmable with a button on top of the case. Total for this build, guys, $750. You're gonna really like it when you see these 1440p games running at close to high refresh rates.
Now, no 1440p gaming setup would be complete without a 1440p monitor. This is the Koorui 27-inch 1440p 144Hz monitor, and the reason we used it for this setup is it's only $169. Just about 2 years ago, you would only be getting like a 1080p 144Hz for that price point, but now you're getting real 1440p gaming, a curved monitor, 27-inch. It looks really awesome, and the build quality is pretty solid from a company like Koorui, which makes budget gaming monitors. So for under $200, 1440p ready to go. I will say the brightness on first impression is not great, but again, we're saving a ton of money on this monitor, and yeah, it's gonna be great to be able to play at 1440p for under $200. Now for the mouse pad that's going to house these awesome peripherals, this is just a basic extended desk mat that has like a black and white design to it. Honestly, they have some that are a lot wider too if you have bigger keyboards or bigger peripherals or just a bigger desk you want to cover. There are a lot of options you can buy on Amazon by using those affiliate links down below. And for the gaming mouse, we have the HyperX Pulsefire, which is a lightweight gaming mouse for $40. That looks pretty good. It's very, again, lightweight, has some RGB on the scroll wheel, has all the programmable buttons you would need. And yeah, for $40, it feels pretty premium, and we really like lightweight mice here at the Toasty Bros. I specifically use one on my gaming setup at here and at home, and they're really awesome for gaming, especially competitive shooters, and I think it's gonna be really awesome for this setup. And for the headphones, we have our good friends at Nubwo, a company that makes budget headsets. They've been making them for a long time now, but this one is actually wireless, and ooh, yeah, there we go. How does it look? Do I look gaming ready, Jonah? I'm ready to game. But yeah, this is a wireless gaming headset which comes with this little wireless adapter you plug into the back of your PC, and I believe this headset was only $49, which for a wireless headset, pretty solid. The build quality feels pretty solid for $49, nice headrest, and I think it's gonna be pretty comfortable for gaming sessions, and it has that orange, which matches our sponsor for today's video, Spigen, and that awesome ArcPlay gaming keyboard. Now, Spigen is new to the gaming keyboard space. This is a keyboard that they've released very recently, but the main focus is a true 8,000 hertz polling rate, which makes their response time absolutely crazy for those wanting the absolute best of the best and don't want to feel like their keyboard is holding them back in games, especially you Fortnite gamers out there. But we got a full-size keyboard, Cherry MX brown switches, RGB backlighting, a very solid build quality. When we first unboxed this thing, we were like, wow, it feels like a very premium keyboard. Very well built for a company bringing their first first gaming keyboard to the market. There's this awesome dial right here as well for different volume control that you can have in Windows. And also it has this RGB glow on the side of the keyboard as well. If you love RGB, this keyboard is definitely for you. And with those brown switches, you're gonna get some really nice tactile bump while not sounding as loud as blue switches. And we're gonna give you guys a typing test real quick so you guys can hear what it sounds like. And then we're gonna be testing it more extensively in gaming and giving our reactions to that 8,000 hertz polling rate, which will give you a competitive edge in gaming with that fast response time. And it's only up to you guys to actually, well, play better at video games at that point. So let's do a typing test, see what it sounds like, and then we're gonna dive into some gaming with this keyboard.
Guys, we are playing Apex Legends, and oh my gosh, this mouse sensitivity is insane. So I got the settings actually pretty well optimized, 1440p max FOV, and we're basically running like medium preset, which is not really presets in this game, so you kind of just got to do what you can do. And I think we're gonna get pretty close to our 144 FPS. Man, this headset is loud.
Is it really loud?
Yeah, which one thing we do have to talk about the headset. You're probably wondering, it's wireless, Jackson. Why do you have a cord? Well, we could not get the wireless functionality working on this thing.
Yeah, so if we do not get it to work at all, then we'll definitely give you an alternate suggestion in the description down below. But yeah, not good so far. We'll test it on some other computers and see if it is a headset fault. And if that's the case, we'll leave some other suggestions in the description.
That's why my sensitivity is so high. But yeah, so far so good. I mean, this keyboard is super nice. One of the very first comments I made was when I pulled it out of the box, like, this is a really heavy keyboard. Like, it's actually weighted. Honestly, didn't even really realize HyperX had like a lightweight, almost like Model O type mouse, but I'm digging it. It's nice and simple too. Pretty good size. Oh God.
What in the gosh darn movement?
What do y'all think you're doing in here? Healing? Not on my watch. Yeah. Another one? Any more for me? What is this crap? Get out of here. Oh, I had the Mozambique out. And I ain't even know it. Like, this is the first game where I've gotten more than 3 kills in a row. No, we haven't even touched C yet. I feel like we need to get on that. That's crazy. She thought she could just ult us like that. We gloriously took A, but now they're taking all of our points.
Hey, we're the champion!
We won! 1440p gaming machine for the win!
Let's play some Warzone.
Let's do it.
All right, guys, we are playing some Warzone, which I think this is Warzone 3.0. I really don't even know, honestly. They called it Warzone 2.0. You let me know in the comment section down below. Balance preset, FSR 2.1 on balance. We got 120 FOV. And in warm-up, we're getting 100 plus FPS. We'll see if that holds up. Obviously, if you're gonna play at 1440p, you wanna take advantage of some upscaling tech a little bit. It probably would run at like 70 to 80 FPS with that FSR, but we have a high refresh rate monitor. FSR has evolved a ton, so FSR 2.1 on the 7600, looking good.
The setup's just really cool for the price too, because I really think you could use this for some entry-level streaming even.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Obviously, Warzone's stretching it. I would probably go with like the lowest settings to be able to maintain close to high refresh rate while streaming. But you know, in your esports titles, this would be great.
I'm excited for this keyboard. I'm ready. Yeah, it just feels sturdy, you know? I feel like I'm not gonna have any problems. Oh, random lag spike. Ah!
Yep. Running to the distant lands.
I don't know. Ah! Yes! I feel like someone's gonna push from behind. Yeah, sometimes with these keyboards, especially companies that are new to the space, like the keycaps won't be that great. They'll like sacrifice on certain things in terms of quality, but this keyboard feels like it's from a company that's been doing this for a while. It feels very well done, well thought out. I would love to see a red switch version at some point, but honestly, for brown switches, pretty nice.
They feel good. You can tell they're kind of lubed, so they almost feel close to a red switch.
Yeah,
sweaty.
buddy! Oh no. Oh!
You got a good run.
That was a good run, not too bad. And the performance is really good. 1440p, great on this PC. This Spigen keyboard, absolutely awesome. 8,000 hertz polling rate, nice volume knob, very premium build quality, and very happy for it for a full-size gaming keyboard. But yeah, guys, benchmarking the setup, really awesome. Let's go and wrap this video up real quick.
Okay guys, we just got done benchmarking our 1440p gaming setup, and I'd say it did really well, actually better than I expected, and I actually really liked all the peripherals. My only complaint this time was that the headset didn't work wirelessly. I did just test it on another PC. I still can't get it to work, but this headset seemed like it had decent reviews, so maybe we just got a dud.
And that does happen sometimes when buying on Amazon, so you can return it and get a new one, but we will leave some alternate suggestions in the description down below, so you can pick up a different headset if you don't want to take the risk. But big shout out again to Spigen for sponsoring this setup video. The gaming keyboard they sent over, the ArcPlay, looks absolutely awesome, performs very well, the RGB is beautiful, and the build quality is very solid. And if you want an 8,000 hertz polling rate to have the best possible response times in gaming, check that link down below and buy one today along with the rest of the setup, which will be affiliate links and they will help us out. Let us know what other setups you want to see here on the channel in the comment section down below.
And as always, we hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, check out our other 2 YouTube channels and also our twitch.tv/ToastyBros, and do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
Peace out. So now, if you want to buy this full gaming setup at PCBros.tech, we do have a store that you can come in person, and we actually have a lot of these typically.
PCBros.tech, we get some of the best deals in person. If you come to our store in Louisville, Kentucky, you should definitely pull up and buy a full gaming setup. And you use code ToastyBros2 on checkout, you'll save 2% on your next purchase. See you guys later. Bye-bye.